Hi, this is BB. So today is the 4th of January 2025, and I've encountered a new problem. Both of my cheeks on the inside are burning and hurting. Both of them. So it's not just one side, both of them. And it looks like they're going to start to swell. You can see it already. They're starting to swell. They're burning on the inside. When I brush my teeth, and this has never happened before until like maybe a month ago to 2 months ago they started. When I brush my teeth, I find that there's a white film like all around here. Like up in the gum line, it's all around. I have to literally go in there and scrape it out. This has never happened before. But I do notice whatever is being sprayed into my cosmetics, into my I think I showed you guys. It gets a yellow color, and it gets like glumpy, like globs, like where you could just a thick liquid whereas a thick liquid will just pour continually. A gel, you have to squeeze it and then it come out in a little glob. And when you wash your hands, you want to pass out. It's so strong with alcohol or something. I buy I suffer from dandruff, and I cannot buy anti-dandruff because it's not clear. So but I have to buy something that is clear so that they can see right through. I have to buy something that is clear. So I can't. I have to. Head and Shoulders is colored. It's not clear. So I'm kind of screwed on that one. So that's one. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of like a white. It's not food. It's like a white chalky type thing. I don't know what it is. It looks like a white, and I've tried different toothpaste just to test the theory out, and it's the same thing. Colgate Total, I've used Colgate Total, like I've been in the US since 1999. Well, I don't know when Colgate Total came out, maybe like 10 years ago, I started using it. This has never happened to me before like how it's happening here. It's making me almost being afraid to brush my teeth now. This here is really bad. Both sides, my cheeks are burning, and it looks like they're going to start swelling. I have a space, a gap here. Where one of the things, well, if you're being attacked with energy weapons, watch your teeth will start to rot. They'll start to fall off. If you've got fillings in there, especially old school, if you've got metal fillings, oh fuck, it'll feel like like somebody's has an electrode and they're putting it to it and they're shocking you from the filling. These people are merciless. I don't know, honestly, at this point, what these fuckers want. I don't know. I do believe, however, it has to do with the neural linking. Has to do with the neural linking. They've been claiming that there's different things. I'm talking in my sleep. I'm speaking in languages. I'm speaking in tongues. I do know that I see things and I pray a lot in my sleep. And I'm terrified of something every time I sleep. I am terrified. Whatever these people are doing, their theory is this, and this is my theory on what they may be doing to me, as not because secondhand information, but my own little bit here, little bit there, coming into consciousness from deep sleep, and what's happening to me during the day is has left me to come to these hypotheses, these conclusions. I think it started out like they call it brain mapping, like almost on like a telephone, hacking the person. But you're hearing them from the inside out. Now, if you hack them, it's the same thing. But they want to know what's happening to your brain itself as you're speaking. They want to know. So I don't know how they would know unless they're just trying to sync up with my thoughts. Because if you're hearing a conversation, isn't it the same thing? But if you're inside, you're neurally linked to the person. You don't have to have a phone. You're just hearing what they're saying, which is pretty much, what am I saying? That's what's happening to me. But only when they're speaking to me, or they're tormenting me and insulting me and degrading me and putting me down, which is pretty much all fucking day. Because somebody is right. They take this in turns. They take this in turns. There's somebody paying these fuckers on some level. There's money exchanging hands somewhere along the line. Only when they're talking to me. Believe me, if I knew something that I could use to incriminate these fuckers, in a heart fucking beat I'd do it. Something for real, that I could, call the police and say, this guy right here, he's got something hidden in his house, or something, anything at all. My door is always, I leave the door open. I don't use drugs, I don't do anything. I got 1.5 gummy. I bought, like 3 months ago, I bought these gummies. I got 1.5 left. I gave my friend 4 of them, and I still got 1.5 left. When I had some soda today, when I belched, I burped, I should say. It came out like gas, like cooking gas. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on or how to combat this. But believe me with one thing. How you see they're talking to us, they're doing the same thing to the people around us to sour our relationships, to destroy them, to push those people away from us, so it feels like nobody wants to be around us. Suddenly we're like pariahs. We're being shunned. We're being pushed aside. We're being isolated, or not. People just doesn't want to deal with us. They just do not want to deal with us. They just don't want to deal with us. They're just pushing us aside. So my theory is that it started out, it could be the stamps is one thing. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of motivation to go out and buy technology and start shit. And they wanted to know, well, she left these stamps. She's going to come back to look for them. They're worth a shitload of money. God knows that if they give me some of them, it'll cut their share down. Their share would have been cut down. Their share would have diminished. They'd rather pay strangers to mess with me than their share remains intact. Isn't that amazing? I have some relatives that you can't beat with their logic is way beyond me and you. Is way beyond me and you. Is way beyond me and you. I feel something right there. Squeeze like. It's way beyond me and you. But whatever, it started out one way, and now it went someplace else. Now they found different things. Like I said, you have a group of people. Think of a party. You have a party. You got your relatives. They're bringing their friends. The friends are bringing their friends. Eventually, you have a house full of people you don't know, right? Some of them are nice people. Some are not. Some have kids. Some don't have kids. Some have jobs. Some don't have jobs. Some of them think you have a lovely house. Some of them think your house stinks. Some of them think your furniture is old. Some of them think, wow, these are nice antiques. What I'm trying to say is it's a mixed bag. When they outsource this to people who would mess with you or take money to mess with you, It's a mixed bag also. You've got your, now, we're not at a party here. We're a different kind of party. We're a party where people would take money to hurt people and insult them and treat them like shit. What they would do is a different story. We're here now at a party where you have pedophiles, you've got rapists, you've got thieves, you've got people who are gang stalkers from the get-go. You've got people who would climb in your home and steal from you. You've got people who will forge. You have people who will hack. You have people who will... It's a mixed bag also. So where does it end? Some of them want to steal your thoughts because they're now neurally linked to you. You don't know what happens to the subconscious mind when you go to sleep. They said it's active for 4 hours after. It's picking up everything around. I don't know physically, but it's picking up on a different level. Maybe on a subconscious level. Might not be physically. Because I don't know these people. I've never seen them in my home, so I don't know what's happening. I don't know if they're coming. I don't know when they're here. My mind doesn't take snapshots. I don't know. It's been 4 years, right? I would have picked up something by now. I don't. I think what's picking up for 4 hours of sleep is just subconsciously connecting to this multiverse or whatever, or to just what's on a spiritual level, what's happening. That's pretty much it. So they're looking now. Remember, it's a mixed bag. You have your. I was a witch. I branded myself a witch because it was a business. It's not nothing like that. I branded myself a witch because it was a business. People took my money before, and they just disappeared on me. So I was there for people. I was pretty much like a life coach. I just branded myself wrong. So with that being said, they have all kinds, and they're looking for something in my head. They're looking for something. Now, there's an older woman here, a Caucasian woman who loves to torment me. She has cornered the market on God. He loves only her and her family, her gang-stalking family. People like me and you, he will throw us in hell for her. We are of no consequence. He'll throw us in hell for her. I pray. I'm still strong. They're directing me I shouldn't pray this way. You tell me if these people are not trying to disturb my prayer. I don't know what else to do. I tell you these people are attacking me. They're attacking everything I do. But it's a mixed bag, and they're always looking for something. So I was singing a lot of songs back in 2022. Like, it was just coming naturally to me. It was just, as they call them, belting them out. I just was singing. I don't know where the music was coming from. It just came through. It must have been one of this I was neurally linked to. It was his energy I was picking up, and my mind was formulating the word because, it was he is in touch with the energy of music. So when he neurally linked to me, I became neurally linked to the energy of music. I'm pretty sure there's some logic in that. We need a quantum physicist to point this out. And he'll need to do it too if he really is deeply linked to the energy of music, or he just has it on a fucking flash drive. Maybe. There's a reason why these people are doing this to me. There's a reason why. It's almost like, I don't know what they did though. I don't know what they did to cause it. Did I suffer a head trauma? I don't know. In my sleep? Did they whack my ass on the head? I don't know what they did. I really don't know what they did. Did they try to kill me and it didn't take? I don't know. And I went somewhere the pearly gates, and St. Peter just say, get the hell, you don't belong here, go back and spend a few more years, and I just came back. I don't know what happened. Or I went to heaven and Lucifer gave me the boot. I don't know. I really don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I do know, however, whatever these people represent, it's scary to me when I sleep. Scary to me when I sleep. Oh my God, the fear I have is you wouldn't understand that. And it's a little woo-woo. It's a fear of God. They're pushing people to see what happens when you die, or to see angels, to see the spirit world. Those of us who are empaths, those of us who love, those of us who have a softer side that the Holy Spirit can take a hold of and just be there. They're pushing us to see what's happening. They don't care. It's our body, our energy. After all, they're just linked to us. They feel like, well, they're just, who, me? I don't know. I wasn't even there. And they're right. They're just neurally linked to you. That's where they're going to suffer, because God is not going to play favorites when it comes to this. He knows who the people who are linked to my head. He knows what they're doing, and he knows what they're trying to accomplish. I believe in a fair God, and he can identify each and every single human being who has done this. By the Bible's definition, we're all evil. They are not exempted, no matter what they think. They'll pay for theirs. So take heart. They're going to pay for theirs too. Whatever you're going through, take heart.